Right, eat junk, lose weight. So a lot of people, they believe that by eating junk food, that's going to be directly fattening. Fortunately, it's not the case. Eating junk food can only be fattening if the total calories consumed is more calories than your body burns. So that your body burns includes your BMR, your basal metabolic rate, thermic effect of feeding, and your lifestyle choices, your activities, and your exercise. If all of that is less than the total calories you're consuming, you will put on weight. It's just how the body works. Now, you can enjoy junk food. Junk food, yes, it will be higher in calories per meal and be less nutrient dense, which is not a good thing, but it's not a bad thing. The reason why it's not a bad thing is if you're having the odd junk meal throughout the week, scattered around once, twice a week, as long as everything else around it is more nutrient dense foods and keeps you in a calorie deficit over the whole week, you can still enjoy junk food and lose weight. Removing all junk food, so I would also say that by scaremongering people into saying you cannot have that ever again, adults, they're like children, basically. There will still be a point when they would literally have, and some of our clients have mentioned it, they call it fuck it moments. And then they just say, fuck it, I'm gonna eat that, I'm gonna enjoy that. Shortly followed by guilt, and then shortly followed by, I've ruined my diet, I will start next Monday. Typically that happens midweek, so they've got Wednesday, which is where they had that junk meal, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. On a previous video I mentioned about weekends killing your progress. It's probably might happen. And then it comes back to that Monday and they've done a lot of damage here. So if that cycle is consistent, you're going to be taking 2 steps forward and 3 steps back every week. Changing the approach to junk food, if you had one junk meal, for example, and then let's say for example that junk meal was a spontaneous event. A friend came round and took you out, and then you had a high calorie meal which had ice cream in it. The best thing to do would be enjoy the meal, have it for what it is, a social event, speaking to friends, you might have seen them around. The best thing to do is just to accept it, enjoy the meal, and then remove your calories the days after. So for example, a smaller chart, let's say for example, 1500 calories, that's the number of calories that you've been given for your goal. And then let's say it's Wednesday, a friend comes round, so that's your maintenance line. This is your calorie deficit, so this is going to help you burn off the body fat. Wednesday, your friend comes around and this is where you have your meal and you enjoy it. Let's say that would be 500 calories there. Let's say that's 1500 calories. What you can do then is you can do the math afterwards. Drop your calories down by 250. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Drop your calories down for 250 calories for 6 days, you're back on track. And you enjoyed yourself here, you got to socialize. The other good thing here, when you come to that approach with getting your weight loss, your fat loss goals, people will start asking you, how are you doing that? And going out and enjoying yourself. This is the reason. This is how you do it. It's literally just manipulating your calories. I know this type of approach fits better, especially people who are very good with numbers and work with numbers every day. They can see the numbers and they can adjust things very easily. For those people that aren't very good with numbers, just miss a meal. So this 250 calories, not miss a meal, this 250 calories could be, you skip breakfast. Let's say breakfast, let's say you have 3 meals a day. So 3 meals, 500 calories each. So that's what you typically do in a day. Let's say, for example, then, your breakfast is 500 calories. Skip that for 3 days and you're back on track. So yes, you might not feel full on the following days, but we're trying to reverse round this damage, because if we kept going here, you're probably gonna mentally, if your approach is, I've done fucked up, and then if you're gonna consistently bash yourself, these calories per day are slowly gonna go up. And then let's say this is, yes, that's Wednesday. Let's say this is Saturday. Calories are going to go up again because you've lost sight of your goal, because you believed that you've done a bad thing. And then you've got Sunday, and then you come back to the Monday, and then it's like, oh, do I have to go back down here? So you start to lose that mental cycle if you think you've done something wrong here. Whereas we can quite easily make it part of your lifestyle and you still get the goals that you want. So I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, reach out to us and we'll speak to you soon.